G'day, welcome to the weekly Waffle. We'll look at the past 2 weeks. I've come out of, to use a punter's show term, puntershow.com.au, great show if you haven't seen it. I've been walling after two stuff-ups. Caulfield, saw him really well, had no luck. Flew in on Saturday, the track deteriorated and so we'll explain why and at least have some bloody good excuses. Race 1 at Caulfield on the 13th. Vince Accardi's daily sectional data said this was the strongest race of the day. So take notice of it. Lord of the Sky. Now, anyone who wants to argue with you that you can see better than the data can tell you, have a look at Lord of the Sky at Werribee. You think, well, it flew along in front and then stopped. It flew along at a ridiculous speed that you could only see through doing the data. Went to Caulfield, 1100 back to 1000, rated a bit better, and there got the money. And that's why it's 10s and 8s, because its data at Werribee was pretty good. Monkstone, respect the fact it was right in the market. It's obviously an expensive horse, Moody Nolan, but it stayed solid through the market and worked home well after a poor beginning. So Monkstone is a horse to watch, but I'll tell you what, Lord of the Sky, is it going to win some races? The walling really kicked off in race 2 when Octavia, Kayla Nisbet did the apprentice. Often you see them muck up in this way, and that is she tried to get to the leading spot where she had basically 600 metres to get there. She tried to get there within 100 metres. Scrubbed the ears off it. It was in a speed battle, kicked for home against the rails, which proved to be not the place to be, and was gallant, just overhauled late by Vicario, who for the second time in a row had the absolutely perfect run, and this time it was 3 wide with cover. And now you can start opposing Vicario, because when they get 2 absolutely perfect runs in transit, they probably won't get a third, and their handicap rating's going up. But Octavia was easily the best run of the race. Best run of the race again was Serene Star, our horse, in the third, and 2 things happened here. They went 1,000 miles an hour. Luke Nolan decided not to go all the way back because she had the 60 kilos. And unfortunately, the pace was not only that solid, but every gap opened up for her all of a sudden. So she's exposed at the 300 metre mark and just gets bloused by Captivating Lady. She's easily the best horse in that race. She's starting to get a tag as a non-winner, but I don't see anything about her makeup whatsoever that says she's ungenuine. She needs those type of races, but things just haven't been unfolding for her. Race 4 in the program, over 2,000 metres, and the walling continued. Ava's Delight and Spring Cheer, well, there were 2 selections here, and hard to tell where the incompetence ended and the unlucky part stopped for Jake Duffy on Ava's Delight. My godfather, go watch the replay of that one. That's one of the most unlucky horses you've ever seen in your life. At one stage he lost his iron. I lost my iron watching the race. It just should have won. And Spring Cheer out the back, and no questions by the stewards to Michelle Payne for why you would think it would be a good idea to be 15 lengths off the lead at the 800 metre mark. It ran 34.5 between the 800 and 200. Not surprisingly, it knocked up last 200, and probably being a 2,400 metre race this Saturday at Caulfield, that's the one to watch. Spring Cheers. But both those horses that we had didn't win, and they were the best 2 horses in the race. Race 5 on the program, this is a pretty plain sort of race, and it was won by Rock Princess, even though she'd never been proven over the distance, and the track was probably firmer than she likes, but she's just a good, tough mare in the zone, but not many winners out of this race. The Sir John Monash, now Pago Rock had the absolutely perfect run behind Elite L, who was perfectly rated by Jack Hill. A couple of things here. You had Mrs. Onassis and the horse of Hawksy's Happy Galaxy, so soft in the market after starting firm. Now, when that tells you that the 2 favourites are soft in the market, anything can win. And pretty much what happened, Pago Rock, the perfect run, Elite L, perfectly rated. They're going to meet each other this Saturday. Second effort was the real good run, and on track drier than probably he's seen at his best at. But wouldn't be surprised if a different form comes along and blouses both of them. So we'll try and work it all out and get it right there. In race 7 on the program, this was a high pressure race, and Pillar of Creation was just super. There's a good idea. Go back from the wide barrier. Nope. Went forward from the wide barrier and won the race. It was terrific. Fought on well. There's not much to add about the others out the back. I mean, Hey Lil was a typical gutsy self, and Committed's going all right. But what you've got to be careful of, these 3-year-olds come this time of year, next month, they're in against open horses, and they need to step up, and I don't think many of them have the capacity to. But Pillar of Creation has probably got another win in it, because, as I said, it was a high-pressure race and able to keep fighting. In the last, Defenders got the money, had the perfect run in transit, and Paul Snowden said, all the best here. So that means we can pretty much say the same thing. As far as the form's concerned, under the eye flight, the big weight, typically honest, needs things its way as far as speed maps and so forth are concerned. Lord Pyrus actually is ticking over okay for the right type of race. Seller Master, no luck late. Alpha Proxima showed a good return to form there. Lucky on barefoot, needs it wetter. So And sorry, Luton Run, my selection there just needs a bog heavy, unfortunately, so we got that one wrong. So no luck at Caulfield, but a few of those will be at Caulfield this week, and hopefully we can get them right via the app, Racetrack Ralphy app, or now racetrackralphy.com.au. All the best.